Today, I have a pros and cons video for American young women that are looking to move abroad. You're looking into moving to Africa, checking out West Africa, stumbled upon Ghana. I'm going to give you my pros and cons list from living here for 1 solid year solo. I moved in 2024. Check out my other videos to know more about that.
Hello everyone, it's Janae, aka Peach Moonstones, and I'm at the beautiful Busia Beach here in the western region of Ghana. I've been learning how to surf. I busted up my knee, broke some nails, but I missed my YouTube channel. How is everyone doing? Y'all, I want to talk about the pros and cons today. The pros and cons of moving to Ghana alone. Because I see people talk about it a lot on Threads, on Twitter. There's a lot going on in the world right now, right? And there's a lot of political unrest in the world, and there's travel restrictions and all this stuff. And people are looking for answers right now. So I'm going to give a broad pros and cons list of moving abroad solo in your 20s for American women. That's my perspective. Probably Black American women, because that's my perspective. That's the place that I'm coming from. So let's start with the pros.
Pro, currency exchange power. The dollar is stronger than the Ghanaian cedi, so that means my money stretches further. The Ghanaian cedi has appreciated since I first got here in 2024, but still everything is about half of what it would be, at least half of what it would be in the US, like rent, food, beauty services, Ubers. Everything's much more affordable for me, and I have more opportunity for luxury, like going to a spa and getting a fancy massage is much more doable here than in the USA. So I love that. Next pro is healing and mental reset. Ghana is a little slower, less hyper-productive lifestyle, so it gives me a lot of mental space to rest, reset, and just be a human being, which is extremely valuable, I've learned. There's also immense spiritual growth that comes from trying to immerse yourself in another culture, meeting people from all over the world for the first time, and doing it all alone. That has also aided in my mental health and healing. Pro, increased visibility and respect. I stand out more here. People see me as exotic because I'm American, so it gives you a little bit of an elevated status in a lot of rooms. You get VIP treatment. Networking is easier. People are curious about you. They want to connect with you. They want to help you. They want to know your story. They want to know more about you because you're different. So that's cool. That's a perk. That's a plus. Pro, healthcare is generally more affordable, and holistic traditional medicines are more commonly used, which is nice if you're into that. Pro, opportunity for reinvention. So the energy in Ghana is wildly inspiring, or I should just say Accra, because that's where I've been living. Wildly inspiring. There's so many writers, creators, entrepreneurs, and moving solo to a place where no one knows me across the world, it's felt like I can be anything, honestly. It's felt like I can be anything. And I've never felt that way before. I didn't know that I had myself in a cage until I came here, and it became obvious to me. God bless Ghana. Really, God bless Ghana. That being said, let's get into the cons, because the cons are no joke and we have to be real about it. Number 1, culture shock, or politeness versus directness. So Ghanaians are typically non-confrontational. The culture is very non-confrontational, and indirect communication can lead to misunderstandings, and direct communication can be taken as rudeness or disrespect. So it can be sticky. Another con is just safety and infrastructure issues. Like as a solo woman, you can be seen as extra vulnerable, so you might be targeted for more scams and unwanted attention from men. That was one of the most frustrating things I dealt with during my first month, is men insisting on escorting me, insisting on helping me when I didn't want help, insisting that they knew best. It's frustrating. The ladies know, like, it's frustrating. If you've looked into moving to Ghana, you probably already know about the roads and the electricity powder outage issues. Yeah, we have those. Roads are bumpy, power goes out sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. Con, staying legal and handling paperwork, renewing visas, extending permits. Man, there's a lot that you have to do to come here, and then there's also a lot that you have to do to stay legally. Con, the cost of being American. People will try to overcharge you, double charge you, give you a tourist fee. People love talking shit about Americans. Like, I think it's just like globally funny to pick at Americans. So you're always having to defend yourself against stereotypes if you're defensive like me. There is a cost to being the only American in the room. There is. There is. And I'm putting that as a con because it's annoying. And if you travel, seriously, Americans, if you travel, then you'll see it. And then you'll start getting real patriotic. I swear to God, this year I've said things that I've never said. Things that I thought that I would never say in defense of the United States of America. And I'm not a conservative. I'm not conservative at all. I'm just saying there's a lot of hating from outside of the club. That's all I have for right now. If I think of more, then I will make another video. A few tips for the viewers that are really thinking of moving. Make sure you network early with other expats. They'll give you... Sorry about this video. I just clicked on all the vlog clips that I hadn't made into a vlog to be the background for this video. Just allow it, please, if you can. Thank you. Yeah, the other Black American immigrants here will give you the information that you need. Also, next tip, do not romanticize Africa. Embrace the beauty, but also embrace the truth. Whatever the truth ends up being for you. Don't force your fantasy onto the experience. That's how you get your feelings hurt. Next tip, always visit first before making the decision to move. You might come here and feel like this is not for you. You're not comfortable with this. This is way out of your zone. It's not what you thought. Visit first before moving permanently. Even though that's not what I did. Don't be like me. Tip number 3, 4, secure housing before arriving. Make sure you have at least an Airbnb set up for a while before you come. You don't just want to like pop up here. And what else? What other tips do I have for y'all? Trust yourself, trust God, trust your instincts. My last tip is know that you cannot run away from yourself. You cannot run away from your problems. You cannot hide from the traumas and earth-shattering truths that you've come to find as you grew into adulthood. This is life. And it is a devastating and cruel world that we live in, but it is also a beautiful one. And you can create more beauty than you have ever imagined if you allow yourself to be the positive thing in the room as consistently as possible, as consistently as you possibly can be. And I was able to keep up with that a lot more living in Ghana. Somehow, maybe it's the vibes, maybe it's the fresh fruit, maybe it's the beach access. I don't know. But in the past 12 months, I've just dove in headfirst to so many different creative projects that I never would have done in the US. I've done podcasts. I hosted a charity event. I've done modeling. And I love Ghana for that. I was even on TV. I did a BBC special, just random opportunities have fallen into my lap since I've moved to Ghana, and I love Ghana for that. It's been crazy, life-changing, and beautiful. There's a lot to be exhausted about in 2025. There's a lot to be depressed about. There's a lot to be disempowered by. Racism, alligator Alcatraz, no mental health support, economic instability, gun violence, misogyny, healthcare costs. I mean, good God, like, you can feel the weight of the world right now if you let yourself, if you think about it, if you are really paying attention. Anyone paying attention is feeling the weight of the world right now. But I just want to still give that support and that reminder to be the light, be the beautiful thing, be the bright thing, be the humanity that seems like is being sucked out of our society in this late stage capitalist world that we live in. Be the humanity. Be the humanity. I'm going to keep trying to, and I encourage anyone that watches me or knows me or supports to please do the same. That's all I have. Until next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow my TikTok and Instagram at Peach Moonstones, and click the notification bell to see updates when I post. One love, one Africa. I love you, Ghana. I'll be back soon.